Haley Ashmore has struggled with many health conditions, including epilepsy, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, reactive hypoglycemia, and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, her entire life. These ailments require her to have her service dog, Flynn, by her side at all times. Haley and Flynn, whom she openly considers her own personal lifesaver, were introduced when he was just a little puppy. Over the years, they were able to develop an unbreakable bond, and they do practically everything imaginable in the company of one another. Due to her many health issues, Haley needs Flynn by her side at all times. He has even been specially trained to detect when one of her seizures is about to happen. This incredible skill gives Haley time to find a safe place for her to be during her oncoming episode in order to avoid hurting herself. Unfortunately, something seemingly harmless got in the way of Flynn being able to perform his duties one day, and it's something we're all guilty of doing. You see, Flynn is so adorable that it can often be hard for people to respect his space and stay away from him. Recently, while Haley was visiting her father at his office, an employee was unable to resist, and they started to pet Flynn as if he was any other dog. Flynn, naturally, became distracted, and it was at the worst possible time for Haley. The employee ignored the red STOP sign that Flynn wears on his vest and pet the dog anyway. Unfortunately, the timing was awful. Haley was about to have a seizure. Normally, Flynn is able to detect and alert Haley of the episode within 10 minutes of it occurring, which allows her to prepare accordingly. However, he had been distracted by the employee's affection, and it very nearly cost Haley her life. Since Flynn was distracted and unable to prepare Haley for the seizure that was about to happen, she fell to the floor and ended up hitting her head hard. Luckily, she didn't suffer any life-threatening injuries during the incident, but she did get some bad scrapes and bruises. Of course, had Flynn been alert and not distracted, he would have been able to detect the oncoming seizure. Flynn is Haley's lifeline, and without his full attention, she could have become seriously injured, or much worse. That's exactly why it's so important for people to pay close attention to the vest that service dogs wear around their torsos at all times. Haley was extremely lucky that she didn't have any serious injuries this time around. Now, she's warning people of the dangers of distracting or interacting with a service dog, even if it's by accident. Do not pet service dogs, she warns sternly on her Instagram page. After Haley posted the reasons why petting or distracting a service dog could spell disaster for her and others who suffer from dangerous ailments like epilepsy, she added a helpful tip. There is one time when interacting with a service dog is actually acceptable. The only time somebody should ever approach Flynn and I is if I am unconscious and or having a seizure. Besides that, nobody should try to pet or get near him. I wish people could understand that's what the giant stop sign patch means, Haley's Instagram post read. If somebody distracts him, she continued, I can get seriously hurt. If you see a service dog in public, please educate your children, your friends, your family, anybody else that they are doing a really important job, she concluded.